Hey everyone, Synthetic Blinker Fluid here. Just kind of wanted to take you guys on a walkthrough of my final build of Salem. This started a long time ago, and I kind of just decided to take a break from it. And then I realized I kind of want to add more to it, and I came back and kind of finished up all my ideas. So we'll just take a quick walkthrough, kind of go through some of the things we went through before through my work in progress tour, but we're going to come on in here into the diner. Just basically, redid the diner, rebuilt it, got all the dead bodies out of here, kind of stocked it up with all sorts of stuff. Nothing too crazy out of the ordinary, just figured to make it actually look like a real diner, and that's what happened. So, a lot of folks to Salem will come here and get some lunch or dinner or whatever. We're going to come down around here. This is the generator cage. There are issues with Mirelurks, so we keep everything locked up so they don't knock power out. This is a clothing shop. It was already here, so I just reused it. And upstairs here, I've just got some bunks in here. The floor was really hard to deal with snapping things in, and I got tired of messing around with Place Anywhere, so I just threw some beds up there, just give it some beds. But anyway, we'll take a walk back on it outside. I'm just kind of doing a quick tour here. I'm not going to do anything too nuts. Over here, never could figure out what to build there, so I just kind of gave up on it. But if you come out over here, take up a look at the guard stand, you just see down the street here, have it all nice and lit up, so anybody approaching will get seen. And if it's something dangerous, there's a laser turret just hanging out. This building, can't get into it, but I did Hotel Salem. It seemed like a big building, so why not do a hotel, and then just this other building's kind of an apartment. And then I got the Minutemen Salem Outpost. I wasn't quite finished with this the last time I did a video, so if you just come on in here, you can just see, my typical Minutemen decoration. There's always laser muskets on the walls and stuff like that, and just nothing too special. So just a little cage over here for the occasional detainee, so they can get taken off to wherever they get taken off to. And then I'll go on upstairs here. I really didn't do anything since the last time I showed this, just simple little kitchen, some lockers and beds. And then down at the end here is just some, like a couch and a chair, some place to chill out. And then you can look out and see out in the inlet out there. Come on back down. And like I said in my last video, this building I just never could figure out how to make it work, because Bethesda made the garbage a part of the ground, and if you delete it, it doesn't work. Just a little guard post. Mirelurks are still an issue here, so I got turrets up everywhere just in case. This wasn't here before. This is the clinic. Kind of a couple boxcars stacked up on each other, just to kind of give a little flavor to the clinic here, and just nothing special, just some gurneys and chem station and waiting area, all that fun stuff. Out here's the garden. This is like a area where there were like trader posts, and I just took them all out and I just redid it as a garden. And then I built this little shed here, and it's just all gardening stuff. So it's like a little community garden, and that's where everybody gets their food and stuff from. Back on over here, as I said before, I was having trouble cleaning this place out, but I finally did it. And it's just a rec area. Nothing special. Just a place for people to hang out. There's a whole collection of books that have been found around the Commonwealth that just end up here, kind of like a little library. And then this giant poster of the world. I forget what mod I found that in, but it was perfect. It fit on that wall perfect, so I threw that up there. And a basketball hoop, so if somebody wants to play some hoops, Over here, this is the back street. There's the some businesses, and this is a little house I built. There's just a big little, like an empty little lot here, so come on in, and just like a little kitchen, little dining area. But if we go on upstairs here, a nice place to just lounge out and hang out, and there's a bed, and nice little house. And I pulled my gun out. Why did I pull my gun out? Thank you. Anyways, so just nothing too crazy. Just, a little house I decided to build. And you can see out to the ocean here. Nice little view. This also has a front porch with a bench on it, so that's nice. Come on over here to the General Trader. Just a little stand I built. It's got curtains and to close it up at night and whatnot. And just, they have some stuff. And then just, these random houses that people live in. Come on in here, and this is the gun shop. There's all sorts of weapons for sale, ammunition. Mostly this fella does gun repair. Salem is towards the top of the map, so people do end up here, and he does a lot of weapon repair and whatnot and modifications, so that works out real well for people. Across the way is Salem Custom Armor. They have, it's just a little armor shop, nothing too, out of the ordinary. Just come on in here, and there's a crafting table and a locker full of stuff, and well, actually there's nothing in that locker, I'm not gonna lie. And that's about it here. So once again, another little house, and then this is my fish market. This is a last minute
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All you gotta do is offer.
is going on with me here. Anyways, so this is the Salem Fisheries, and basically, if you've looked at my other builds, I'm really about commerce. I'm really about them bringing back, like, just jobs and other stuff to keep these poor people in this wasteland just busy. So, the Salem Fisheries is, exactly that. It's a bunch of sailors and fishermen, and they go and do their business, and they bring in all sorts of fish and, little mirelurk hatchlings, and sometimes mirelurks themselves and whatnot. So we're going to kind of take a look at what I got here. Now, this dock was originally here. This has always been here. And I couldn't make it any better. Like, I added some things, but I couldn't make it any better. So this little shed down here, I just blocked it off, and it's a buoy. It's like a buoy shed. It's got, the buoys and some lobster traps and whatnot. This was originally a workshop down here. And then, so I kind of left a couple of things in here. I put some benches in here, workshop. And then out here on the dock, I've got the big trollers. And, so they go out and catch their fish and bring it back in, and, they can sell it at market. So this is kind of a big thing for me. I had to add this dock on the end of the building here. But as you can kind of see the neon, Salem Fisheries and boat repair. So go back on out of here. And of course there's a couple outhouses for people to use. And just some, like, there's already boats here and stuff, so I kind of left a lot of the boats. Added a few more boats. There's some good mods to add, some boats that you don't normally get. So then come on down here. This is just my workshop. Of course, I'm typical me, fusion power plant. Like I always say, nothing special. And as you see these stairs come down, I actually put these stairs in. I wanted to block off the outer rim of this with walls so, like, mirelurks can't get in here and whatnot. This I added. This came from what mod is it? Port Royal. This came from Port Royal mod, and this was I actually really like this building, so I kind of just use it. It's a little somebody's house. It's out on the water. It's above the water. Just added a few things of furniture here. Nothing too crazy. Bed. Just got some stuff in here. Nothing special, as I always say. Trust me, I do not decorate like some of these guys out there, like VII and stuff like that. My game will crash if I decorate too much, so I don't have the cleverness to decorate really well anyway, so This sailboat, this was also part of, I believe, the Port Royal mod. It was a pain in the ass to get it to build, to clip it, but eventually I found a spot that would do it, and then I just moved it with Place Anywhere, and it looks perfect here now. My whole thing with that is this gentleman here who lives in this house, he's trying to fix this boat up so he can sail onward and see what's out there, you know, beyond Massachusetts and, you know, possibly down the coast. These boats were already here. I just left them. I thought they looked perfect, you know. Just, you know, some more docks and stuff that were already here. Garbage that I forgot to clean up. Oh well, no big deal. And come on down here, and there's off to the right here. This is just like a storage shed, and I turned it into a foreman's office, just to, you know, keep documents on what gets caught and what people are bringing in and maintenance stuff and whatever. And then originally, this little dock here, there was nothing here. And this was the office, and I took everything out of here and just made it, you know, storage shed. So kind of a neat little dock, and I wanted to reuse it. I didn't think it needed much modification. I really liked how it was. So we got, you know, like I said, I'm always about the commerce. I'm always about the fishing and everything else. And we're gonna come on down here. And this whole place is pretty much lit up at night. Oh, over here you can see the fences. Really hard for Mirelurks to get in. But anyways, so this place is really lit up at night. I got a lot of lights here just to kind of keep everything happy. You know what? Here, I'm gonna make it nighttime so you can kind of get an idea of how well lit this place is. Some of these street lights are great because they're very powerful, and they produce a lot of light, so it makes it easy to light up the night. Alright, there we go. And let's see what we got here. There we go, awesome. So as you can kind of see, it's all lit up. I want it to be safe. That's my whole thing. Everybody's like, why do you use so many lights? And it's like, because I want it to be safe. That's one of the biggest problems with the Wasteland, is it's so dangerous. And if it's dark, it's not safe. So I put lights everywhere, you know, and make it safe for people. People want to be safe. Anyways. So, I hope you enjoyed this build. This is, like I said, this is my final build, and I'm happy with it. I think it came out great, and I couldn't be more happy. I wish Salem could have actually been an actual settlement, like I said prior. I wish that we could have had the chance to build here without having to use like Workbench Anywhere or anything like that, but oh well. Other than that, if you guys have any comments, please leave them below. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. And I hope that you guys have yourself a good weekend and a good 4th of July coming up here in a couple weeks. So anyways, take it easy.